It's baseball time in Sheboygan. Good evening, baseball fans. I'm Jared Ertman here at Wildwood Baseball Park to bring you exciting Sheboygan A's baseball action. Tonight, the A's take on the Oshkosh Giants in a Wisconsin State League game. And it's actually a tournament game, the Wisconsin State League tournament, being played this year after a few-year hiatus. At least the A's have not been a part of it. Now it's being played here in Sheboygan this year. And as a twist, it being a tournament game, the home and away teams are determined by coin flip. The A's lost a flip and will be the away team. So we'll bat in the top half of the first. They'll start off the game at the plate. And the lineup for your A's: Greg Rude playing third base will lead off. Trevor Tyson is playing shortstop tonight, batting second. Cole Hiley batting third, and in left, Harry Stelt behind the plate this evening. Ryan Schilter, the designated hitter. Chad Langley at first. Luke Maldonado at second. Sam Mathis in the center. Mathias. And Jeremy McCarty will be batting ninth and playing right field. Derek Lumens will get to start on the mound for the A's. Starting pitcher for the Giants is Chaz Moore. And Rude steps in. And we are underway. The first pitch is a ball. Swing and a miss by Rude. Swing, grounder to second. Fielded, throw made. And Rude is sent back to the bench. And Tyson now comes up. Tyson has been solid in the second spot for the A's this year. He's been a solid glove in the field as well. Very important part of this A's team. And it's strike one to him. Next pitch is low. And then ball four to Tyson. He'll be the A's first base runner of the night. And Cole Hiley will come to the plate. Hiley steps in. I'll expect him to take the first pitch after Tyson was issued a walk. He does not. He swings, and this one a slow grounder to short. And Hiley will beat the throw. That's an infield single. Hiley shows great hustle out there. Robert Clement, the Oshkosh shortstop, did not charge the ball hard enough, and instead of what could have been a double play, it was a single for the A's. And now Harry Stelt will come to the plate. Breaking ball will not find the zone. Swing by Steld is deep into center. It is caught. 2 away. And Ryan Schilter, he'll be designated hitting tonight. He's been switching off at the catcher position with Stelt. And I'll say to my eye, and Schilter will be hitting the back on the first pitch into him. And that'll load the bases. So the Ducks on the pond, and Chad Langley will be up, looking to add to his RBI total. He has 26 on the season, and that leads the A's. Hiley also has 26 RBIs. Strike one called.
929. You have won yourself a 3 guys in a grill, 3 guys on base gift certificate. Come up to the press box to claim your prize. 929.
Next pitch is a swing and a miss. Now Langley will have to choke up and defend, battle back into the count. Now this is a kind of opportunity that the A's can't afford to waste. Early in the season they did. Lately they've been getting timely hits. Next pitch misses outside. So it's 1-2. Swing and a foul away. Little plate defense was in order there. Or this is a situation where if you're a batter, you don't want to be behind. Of course, your pitcher, you don't want to be behind either, but if you're the batter, you have a few strikes to take, you can take those and maybe hope to draw a walk here with the bases loaded and score a run. Well, Langley is in there battling. He'll face his third 1-2 pitch. And that one will be a ball. Misses away. The delivery swung on and another foul ball. Grounder up the first base side. And when you're a batter in these type of situations, you just hang tough, foul pitches away, and hope the pitcher puts one in a nice spot. You hope the pitcher makes a mistake. It's a 3-2 now, a full count. Now here is a moment of truth. And Moore delivers ball 4, and with that, the A's take the lead. And now 2 runs will cross the plate as that one got past Hebert, the catcher for the Giants. So that'll be a 2-run lead for the A's. And runners on the corners. I think you have to call that one an E2 because obviously a run scored on the walk, but Hebert was none too quick in retrieving the ball. You have to be heads up in situations like that. Even though it's a walk, the ball is still live. Maldonado now the batter for the A's. Throw over to first. Langley back in time. The pitch is high, and it's 2-0 to Maldonado. Moore having some early control issues here. Of course, he issued a bases loaded walk to Langley after Langley was down 0-2 in the count, and that's got to be galling if you're a manager or a field player. Of course, give credit to Langley. He really battled there. He fouled away 5 or 6 pitches in that plate appearance. Now Maldonado looks, set a curve. Strike one. And that's the kind of patience that the A's hitters have been showing when they're at the top of their game, and they have been lately. Ball 3, and Langley goes, and so does Shilter. I have to say that's another mistake by Hebert. Langley certainly wasn't hustling down. He kind of just trotted over, and it was the classic first and third snooker play. Usually don't see that with 2 outs, but he is now take a 3-run lead. And Maldonado, though, will go down on strikes to end the A's run. They jump ahead in the first. It's 3-0 Sheboygan. This is A's Baseball, brought to you by Larry's Distributing. Lineup for the Oshkosh Giants. Leading off and in center field is Luke Gajeski. Zach Peterson is the right fielder. And Brandon Lack will be in left, batting third. Robert Clement, the shortstop, batting fourth. Trey Demler, the designated hitter, in the 5 spot. Jake Dostalik will be batting sixth and playing third. Neil Hebert, the catcher, batting seventh. And then Skylar Bond, the first baseman, and Sam Klein, the second baseman, will round out the order for the Giants. Starting on the mound for the A's is Derek Lumens. Lumens has seen a lot of innings for the A's this year. In fact, he's pitched more innings than any other A's pitcher. He's pitched 6 games and a little more than 38 innings. He's got a 2-3 record rather, and a couple of those losses probably should have been wins, but that was not the case. They were close games that the A's kind of gave away via errors. Frustrating losses for Lumens, but he's had several quality starts for the A's, and this game should be another. Lumens, pitcher with a 3/4 delivery. And a pretty nasty curveball, and now a bunt is laid down. And Gajeski will reach first. Bunts for a hit. Greg Rude came in and tried to barehand it, but he could not get a handle on it. And that'll bring up Zach Peterson.
Next up for Oshkosh, right fielder Zach Peterson.
A's have been turning decent number of double plays as of late. Opportunity for one now. Lumens delivers, and that one will get through the left side. Now there are runners on first and second, and no outs yet. Brendan Locke will be the batter. Swing, and this one into center. It is caught. Mathis made a great play on it. He was moving to it right off the bat and made the catch. One away. Robert Clemens is now the batter. Fall back by Clemens makes for strike one. Lumens looks in, takes the sign and delivers. Swing and a foul. And look for Lumens to use his curveball here. It might not be one that's in the zone, but call that a waste pitch or a junk pitch on 0-2. There's the breaking ball, and it's a grounder to first. Langley will take it himself. I think he wasted an opportunity for two there. But now the A's only need one. 2 outs with runners on second and third. Trey Demler, the designated hitter for Oshkosh. One and one. And there's the curveball in for a strike. And I was not incorrect, folks. Clemens knocked the 0-2 curveball down to Langley in the last at-bat. And Demler will be struck out. Lumens got him with the curve. And Oshkosh leaves 2 stranded. And after 1 complete, it's 3-0 Sheboygan. This is A's Baseball brought to you by Dufour Advertising.
center fielder is Sam Mathice.
Sam Mathice will lead off for the A's. And he'll knock one into shallow center. And the first pitch sent to him. That was good pitch selection. Mathice, he saw what he liked and put it in play. Jeremy McCartney now. Swing and a miss. Now Mathice will go, McCarty will swing and foul one out of play. Throw over to first. Mathice is back in time. McCarty awaits the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. McCarty goes down. And Greg Rude returns to the plate. Grounded out. Last inning. Now hoping for a little better result. Another throw down to first. Or rather the first one in this at-bat. With Rude at the plate. And there's another. Mathice back in time in both cases. Next pitch misses outside, not by much. Swing and a grounder that goes foul. Just up the first base line. Mathice goes and he's out by a mile. But he gets back to first. I don't know how that works. He went and he had a terrible jump. Hebert threw to second and Mathice turned tail and made it back to first. That is something I've never seen before. Looks like a hit and run is on, but it will not be executed. Instead, it will be a botched double play. Mathice was put on at second, but then Rude was safe because the first baseman for the Giants, Skylar Bond, pulled his foot, says the umpire. So the A's retain a runner on first here with 2 outs. And now the Oshkosh manager is out to argue the call. or at least question why the field umpire did not confer with the plate umpire on that last one. Trevor Tyson is at the plate. Another nice crowd here at Wildwood Park. Grandstand and box seats are about a little less than half full, and the third base general admission is mostly full, and a good contingent on the first base side as well. I think this is the biggest crowd we've had yet this year. And it's no wonder why the A's are on a 12-game win streak coming into tonight. Rude goes, and he will be safe. Hebert calls time. Has a word or two with Moore. It's 1-2 to Tyson. Moore sets, checks Root at second, and delivers a breaking ball that is fouled back. So it remains 1-2. Tyson will take a ball. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that one's a liner through the left side. Rude will hold up at third. The throw was off, but he would have been out by a mile if it would have been anywhere near the plate. Signal for Tyson puts runners on the corners, and Cole Hiley garnered a single his first time up, and later scored a run in a heads-up play. Tyson goes, and it will be a cutoff throw. So Tyson will be credited with the stolen base. Runners on second and third now. A's taking away the force at 2 with that play. Strike one is called. That one just nicked the corner. And if the ump's going to call that all night, that'll be a golden location. Next pitch, a breaking ball, and Hiley does what he needs to with it. One run is in, another run is in. Hiley goes for 2. He will not make it. The run at the plate counts.
Program 941. 941, come up to the press box to get your lakeside
So Hiley is credited with a single and a base running error goes against him.
Sheboygan's best taco pizza. Open daily at 11 a.m. for pickup and delivery. Full menu and daily specials can be found at Pepper's Pizza.
And after 1.5, the A's hold a 5-0 lead over the Oshkosh Giants. This is Sheboygan A's baseball brought to you by Bud Light. Leading off is Jake Dostalik. Lumens winds and delivers. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball misses. Next pitch is swung on and missed. One and two. Lumens takes the sign. Winds, swing and a miss. Down goes Dostalik. So Lumens starts this inning the way he ended the last. And Neil Hebert will be the batter.
Number 14, the catcher, Neil Hebert.
Swing and a miss. Hebert, a left-handed batter. Next one is swung on, and it will stay in play on the left field line. It was fading and fading, but it fell on the line. Fair ball. And that will be a bloop double. Skylar Bond, now the batter. And Lumen's first pitch is called a ball.
Skylar Bond now batting for Oshkosh.
The next pitch is also a ball. Next pitch, a fly into right. McCarty has it. That'll be number 2. And Sam Klein, he's Oshkosh's number 9 batter.
Sam Klein. Pinch hitter for Oshkosh.
And Oshkosh will already be sending a pinch hitter to the plate. Swing and a grounder foul makes it 0-2. Oh, 2 now. Lumens comes with the breaking stuff, and he got him swinging. After 2 complete, it's 5-0 Sheboygan. This is A's Baseball, brought to you by DeFore Advertising.
Will win a pitcher of Bud Light. If the A's can score a run this inning, if they score 2 runs, 2 fans will get a pitcher of Bud Light. If the A's don't score any runs,
It will be 4, 5, and 6 for the A's in the third. That will be Stelt, Shilter, and Langley. Stelt comes in, clears away the front portion of the batter's box, and I make note of that because generally what you see is batters will kick out the back portion of the batter's box to stand further back and get a split seconds more time to see the pitch, but Stelt does the opposite in this case. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Next pitch is swung on and grounded to short. Throw is made.
50-50 girls are coming out with the 50-50 round. We got something different tonight. We're going to give away 2 prizes. The first prize will be half of the
So 1 away, and Ryan Shilter will be the batter.
game. So we got 2 chances to win.
Designated hitter, number 21, Ryan Shelter.
Shilter has 36 at-bats on the season and an average of 306. That comes out to be 11 hits, 6 RBIs, 2 doubles, and 6 stolen bases. Swing and a foul ball that goes back behind first. It will be caught. And Shilter's average will drop slightly with that one. 11 for 37. You can do the math at home. I think that'll still keep him a hair above 300. Chad Langley now comes to the plate. And a ball low. Next pitch is outside. Langley sees one he likes, and it's a sharp grounder to second, and that one will be listed as an error. Langley will reach. Luke Maldonado will now come to the plate.
Program number 906. 906.
He struck out to end the A's run in the first.
Oshkosh's first error.
You know, we look into a tone for that here.
Up for Sheboygan, second baseman Luke Maldonado.
Ball low and away. And the 1-0 will be called a strike. That one, good pitch. Low in the zone. A pitcher's pitch. And the next one is too low. Maldonado plays his college ball at Winthrop. That's a Division I school. I believe that's a school out in South Carolina. Maldonado has come to Sheboygan to play in the summer amateur leagues here. And he will draw a walk. Two men aboard, and Sam Mathice will be the next batsman.
Mathice.
Breaking ball outside. Now Moore will step off and look Langley back. The 1-0 will be right down the middle, it looked like. Mathice didn't want it. The A's here want to add to their lead. 5 runs, and that one is into shallow right. It will be caught, and the A's will not add to their lead.
Program 910. 910. Come up to claim your prize.
They leave 2 stranded and fail to put a man across the plate. They retain a 5-run lead. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Bud Light. And it's back to the top of the order for the Giants. It took them 2 full innings to do it and get through their order once. A's have almost gone through their order twice already, and that's one of the things about the game of baseball that I personally enjoy. It's a game of infinite possibilities, and different situations can come up and have to be addressed by the teams. And it's 0-2. And Lumens will waste a pitch. Next one is fouled away. It's a game of infinite possibilities. In theory, the game could go on forever. If a team doesn't make an out, you continue to get runners on base. And now one is lifted deep in the left, and that one is over the wall. A solo home run for Luke Gajeski. That's the 3rd hit of the game for the Giants and their first run.
Next up, the right fielder, number 11, Zach Peterson.
Now Zach Peterson will put one in the left. This one will be an easy catch.
Left fielder, number 7, Brandon Lauk.
Brandon Locke will be the next batter. And here Wildwood Park, it's 320 straight down the line in left, 350 in right center. That one was pretty close to the line. Wasn't too far over the fence, but doesn't need a wide margin, just needs to be over, and it was. Giants still have a long way to go to beat the A's here, and now a grounder down the right side will be misplayed by Maldonado, and they're going to record an error. Robert Clement is now the batter.
Robert Clean, shortstop.
Breaking ball misses. That one was close. Clement didn't want it. The next pitch is put in the left. Hiley goes back for it and makes the catch. They're really tagging Lumens now. Don't quite know what's changed. See that he has been a little timid with the curve. He's been getting a few across for strikes. I'll say the umpire's not been kind to him. When times like that, you gotta adjust. Every umpire's zone is different. 2-0 now to Trey Demler. Lumens here struggling to adjust to the umpire's zone. Breaking ball now. Foul ball over the left field line. Well, that'll be strike one. Breaking ball, and this one will bend over the left field line and fall foul, even it up. Next pitch is low, blocked by Stelt. Swing and a grounder down the right side. Langley has it. He has to make a quick throw, and he does. Lumens covers. So the Oshkosh Giants put up their first run of the game. That was a solo homer off the bat of Luke Gajeski. And that cuts the A's lead to 4, 5-1 after 3 incomplete. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. It will be Jeremy McCarty, and back to the top for the A's.
Leading off the fourth for Sheboygan, right fielder Jeremy McCarty.
What is it?
Gift card for Legendaries.
Legendaries? Where's Legendaries?
Swing by McCarty, and that one gets through the middle. It was back at Moore, but Moore couldn't react. It went right at his feet and through his legs, and then into the outfield. They'll call that one a hit. Greg Rude making his third plate appearance of the game. Swing and a miss. Rude is 0 for 2 tonight. Has reached on an error. Now watches a ball. The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled away. Those of you just joining us, it is 5-1 in the top of the fourth here at Wildwood Park. The A's, the quote-unquote away team, as this is a tournament game and coin flip determines the home and away team. A's put up 3 in the first, 2 in the second. And that is their run production. Oshkosh got a solo homer last inning. A's on the hit column 6-3. Now have a runner aboard first with no outs. Hoping to get their 13th win in a row, and now a grounder to first, throw to second made, and Rude will hustle it out and negate the double play. And I think they'll call that a fielder's choice. So Rude still hitless in the game.
Number 11, the shortstop, Trevor Tyson.
Trevor Tyson now the batter. One out and one runner aboard. Swing and a grounder that makes it through the left side. Nice little single.
Left fielder, number 41, Cole Hiley.
Hiley. Hiley holds back on the first pitch sent him. And funny story, last home game I made note that Hiley and many of the other A's regulars had changed their walk-up songs, and Hiley changed his to All on the Watchtower, and if you know the lyrics to that song, it goes, there must be some kind of way out of there, said the Joker to the thief. Now Hiley gets one through the left side. And there'll be a play at the plate. And Rude will slide in for run number 6. Hiley will be awarded a single. And he went 0 for 3 in that game. And after the game, I go up to him, ask him if he is the Joker or the thief, and he tells me, well, tonight I was the Joker. But everyone has a bad game from time to time. That's why they call it a batting average. Over the course of a season, you'll have a few games where you go hitless, and that's why hitting streaks are so revered. You need a remarkable consistency to have a long hitting streak, and now Harry Stout will put one deep into left center. That will be a standing double and a 2 RBI one at that. And that is pretty nice, folks. A's are really knocking it around the park now. They have 9 hits in the game already here in the 4th. And 8 runs as a result. swing by Shilter will be a pop-up. And out number 2. Chad Langley now comes to the plate, and Langley has dropped a bit in the batting order. I really can't tell you why. Batting 6th tonight. Normally he's been batting 4th, maybe 5th. Only explanation I can offer is Stelt returning and Ryan Shilter returning as well to the A's this season. And now Langley will put one into left for a hit. Stelt will round third and come in to score. That makes it 9-1.
Next up for Sheboygan is the second baseman, number 3, Luke Maldonado.
Langley gets his 42nd hit of the year. And Luke Maldonado now with a plate appearance. Strike 1 called. And even though the A's have a lead that can only be described, well, describe it how you like. I'm going to call it commanding. 9-1. Some wag in the stands and it's yelling rally. Of course, it's an Oshkosh fan, but a few of them that are here are pretty down, I'm sure. It's 1-2 to Maldonado. And he lifts that one deep into center, but it will be caught. And that's it for the A's 4th. They will put up 4 runs to take a 9-1 lead over the Oshkosh Giants. This is A's Baseball, brought to you by AAA Travel and Insurance. Drake Dostalik will lead off for the Giants.
Third baseman, now batting for Oshkosh.
Dostalik, the third baseman, and he has not had any hit his way yet in this game. Offensively, he has 1 strikeout against him. Strike 1 called. Lumen's looking to repeat that result. Next one, a curveball in there. 0-2. And another curve will just miss. I'm not sure where. Well, that one was a magnificent 0-2 pitch. The next one is fouled back. Foul ball. It's 1-2 yet. Lumens winds and delivers. Swing and another foul.
It's not bad. It's a high school field.
It really works down here. Worked on it all day.
Compared to our place, no, it's not nice, but it's short.
Pop up now. It's foul. And that one will go into the A's dugout, it appeared. This is turning out to be quite a battle between Dostalik and Lumens after Lumens got ahead 0-2. Swing, and this one will be a fading liner that will bounce to Rude. Rude will make the throw. So the battle ends in defeat for Dostalik, and Neil Hebert is in now for the Giants.
Catcher number 14, Neil Hebert.
Swing and a miss. Hebert got a double his first time up. And now fouls one away. If I were Lumens, I'd go for the kill here. Put in one of his mean curves. He did it against Dostalik, but it was called a ball. Here he wastes one. Goes with the safe choice. The 1-2 pitch is inside. Will look like Hebert appealed to the umpire to say that he got hit, but he wasn't, and it's 2-2. And the next pitch is outside. Lumens suddenly having trouble finding the zone. That has not been an issue for most of the night. Now time is called. And ball 4.
Last call for the 50-50 raffle. Last call.
That is the first walk that Lumens has issued this evening.
First baseman number 12, Skylar Bone.
Skylar Bond. And he will square the bunt, but pull back. Ball 1. The A's here working to beat the Oshkosh Giants. And they're well on their way. A 9-1 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. And for their part, the Giants have been struggling this year against the A's and other teams. They are 0-8 in the Northeastern Wisconsin League and 4-6 in the Wisconsin State League, but those 4 victories came against 0-15 Addison. Of course, the A's are not taking him lightly. Throw over to first, and he will just be back in time. Lumens had a good move, and Hebert had to go into panic mode there. Just got in under the tag of Langley. 2-1 to Bond. And he will hit a little looper, and Maldonado will double up. Maldonado went back, caught it, threw over to first. Hebert was too far off the bag, and that is it for the Giants in the 4th. They failed to put up a run, and the A's retain their 8-run lead. This is Sheboygan A's Baseball, brought to you by Dufour Advertising. North. Top of the 5th, and it will be Mathias, McCarty, and Rude. And I've just been informed that these tournament games are all 7 innings. Generally, double headers are played to 7, and most of these league games, or a handful of them, will not be. So, a little bit of a surprise there, but 7 innings it is. But that also means that the run rule will be in effect after 5 innings, so if the A's put up a couple of runs in this inning, the game could be ended with that. Of course, the Giants will get a chance to rebuttal in the bottom half, and we shall see how it goes. Strike 1 to Mathias. Next pitch is a ball outside. And then ball 2. Swing, and this one will fall in left. Mathias will take 2. And the A's on their way here in the 5th.
Right fielder, number 40, Jeremy McCarty.
1-0 is the count. McCarty will take a strike. 1-1. McCarty 1 for 2 this evening, and he will reach on a fielder's choice as that was a ball back to the pitcher, and he went to 3 with it. Mathice was tagged out. Bit of a base running mistake there.
Next up for Sheboygan is the third baseman, number 14.
I mean,
Rude.
that you got to at least turn into a rundown and hope that someone will make a missed throw, but he just went right in, didn't even slide. But with a lead like this, the A's can afford to make a few mistakes, hopefully not too many. It's 1-1 to Rude. Now a foul back. Swing and one right through the middle. So Rude will advance McCarty with a single. And Trevor Tyson will come to the plate. Strike one to him. Next pitch is low. The 1-1 to Tyson. He will hit a slow grounder throw, not in time. And Tyson with an infield single. Well, that'll load the bases. Cole Hiley is the batter, and now passed ball will put one run across the plate. A's now need only one run to get in position to run rule the Giants. One and 0 to Hiley. And any kind of base hit here is going to put the A's in the position of only needing 3 outs to win the game. Of course, a walk would load the bases again, and with only 1 out. Hiley takes strike 2. Swing and a miss, and Hiley will be struck out.
Number 17, Harry.
Hiley was 3 for 3 going into that at bat, and well, that's what it is, the law of averages. Couldn't quite get the perfect night at the plate. But those 3 hits are just a portion of the A's output this evening. And now that one will get through the left side off the bat of Stelp. 2 runs will score. And now it's up to the Giants in the bottom half to keep this game from ending early. Of course, the A's still have the ability to score some more here in the top. And that is hit number 12 for the A's. Ryan Shilter comes to the plate, and he is the only A without a hit in this game. He reached base in the first, but that was because he got hit with a pitch. And now he will not get a hit, but he will reach base because of an error. Throwing error on the part of Giants first baseman, or shortstop, Robert Clement, that gets past first baseman Skylar Bond. And a run will score as a result of that error. And the A's are just piling on the Oshkosh Giants. Pass ball will advance Shilter. Chad Langley is the batter, and that pass ball was ball 1 to him. Swing and a foul. Swing and a grounder to second. It is gloved, throw made, and the A's are out of the inning, but they need only 3 outs to take the game via run rule. This is Sheboygan A's baseball, brought to you by Smooth, Refreshing Bud Light. A's 3 outs away from a victory here. And that will mark the first time this year, if they pull it off, that they have run ruled an opponent.
Hitting off the bottom of the 5th for Oshkosh, number 13, Nate Schmidt.
And it will be Nate Schmidt to attempt to prevent that. And then back to the top of the order. Swing and a miss. 0-2. A wasted pitch by Lumens. And when you're a pitcher, you especially like run rules because that's if you're in the game, that's a cheap way to get a complete game, especially a little 5-inning banger. Foul ball. Said he got a little piece of it. At first it appeared to be a drop third strike. And ball 2. Stelt practically came up throwing back to Lumens before the ball came across. Breaking ball, and he got him. That'll be 2 strikeouts for Schmidt. That'll be his stat line for the game in all likelihood. Luke Gajewski.
Number 23, Luke Gajewski.
Swing and a grounder that goes foul over by third.
We will be giving away $182 in the 50-50 raffle.
I was sitting down there and bought 50-50 tickets. I never heard who the winner was. Wasn't like it was me.
The Giants are winding down to their last thread here after another swing and a miss by Gajewski. And Gajewski is the one bright spot in this game for the Giants. 2 for 2 tonight. And he represents the sum total of the Giants' offense. He has their only hit, which was a solo home run. And now he will go 3 for 3 with one that gets through the left side.
Right fielder, Zach Peterson.
Zach Peterson. My mistake. Peterson also has a hit on the evening. But that came to nothing. And in fact, let me remove my foot from my mouth. The Giants have 5 hits on the evening. It's 0-2. What the next pitch is sent into right. McCarty will make a diving attempt, but will not make the catch. And now there are runners on first and second with one away
Left fielder, Brandon.
here in the bottom half of the 5th. Brandon Locke is the batter. And he will be ball 1 to him. Next pitch, call a strike. One and one. Swing and a foul. Rue dives for it. That one, a little looper that fades. That was quite dramatic. It looked like he was parallel with the ground for about a second, but ultimately nothing came of it. It was a ways outside the reach of his glove. Breaking ball just misses. And Lumens shows his frustration a bit there. I would too. This umpire just has not been kind to him, but... And the next pitch just misses inside. Three and two the count. Swing and a foul out of play. It's a full count.
Seventh inning stretch zone, and then after the saw, he made some comment about the outside, threw him out of the park.
The payoff pitch is outside, and that one will load the bases, though I think Lumens was robbed of a strikeout there. But I'm in the booth, not behind the plate.
Oshkosh, the shortstop, Robert Clement.
And Robert Clement will be the batter. Oshkosh looking here like they may stay alive. They need 2 runs to do it. And a fall back and out of play that will land on the roof of the press box here. Breaking ball, not in the zone, and the Giants are taking advantage of the umpire's reticence, and they're laying off the breaking stuff. Next pitch is in there, and this one is a foul. Langley and Stelt head for it, but it goes into the backstop, grazes it, and 1-2 is the count. Lumens sets and delivers. That one was a hard liner, but it's foul. And Lumens will be happy for that. 1-2 remains the count. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch is a liner to second, and the flip will be made to Tyson covering the bag. That's a double play, and that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Sheboygan A's winning 13-1 over the Oshkosh Giants and extending their win streak to 13. A's are now 23-15 on the year and 5-8 in the Wisconsin State League. They win in fine fashion tonight over the Oshkosh Giants, getting 14 hits in the process. Derek Lumens gets the complete game victory in only 5 innings of work, allowing only 1 run on 6 hits. That was a solo home run. Bright spots in the game for the Giants. In a game where there were not many. Luke Gadreski going 3 for 3. And the A's offense, only player failing to get a hit is Ryan Schilter, but he reached base 2 of 4 times to the plate regardless. Trevor Tyson went 3 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. Cole Hiley went 3 for 4, struck out his last time up, but a solid game nonetheless. And the A's continue to roll here tonight. Tomorrow they will be at home once again, playing another game in this Wisconsin State League tournament versus the cellar-dwelling Addison Braves. And the A's have not seen a win streak like this in a long time, but they'll have to work to keep it alive. Though they play Addison tomorrow, they will have a doubleheader Sunday. The first game will be against Lombard Orioles, who lead the Wisconsin State League, and then the nightcap will be against the Kenosha Kings, who are in second place in the league. So the A's have had a string of pretty easy games, and Sunday that situation will end, but another night to celebrate. A's win in fine fashion. I'll take this moment to thank the several sponsors. First and foremost, Larry's Distributing, distributor of Budweiser products and Bud Light itself. Smooth, refreshing Bud Light brewed by Anheuser-Busch Cove, St. Louis, Missouri. There's also Miesfeld's Triangle Market. Miesfeld's, makers of fine meats since 1941. The Lakeland College Muskies and the Muskie Athletics made contributions on and off the field to A's baseball. Purveyor Health, who provides the licensed athletic trainers that keep the A's on the field and healthy. AAA Travel and Insurance, Legend Larry's, Wings and More, and Trilling True Value Hardware. And I'd also like to mention that if you'd like to be sponsors of A's baseball, you can do that. There are spots out on the outfield fence, or at least one, that you can purchase. Your ad can be right here at Wildwood Park, and you can be a part of Sheboygan A's baseball in a more involved way. And we thank those sponsors and any more we may garner for keeping the A's a fine organization year in and year out. I'm Jared Ertman here at Wildwood Baseball Park. Thank you for listening. Have a good night, everyone.